I wasn't expecting that when I moved here, honestly, but it's nice. It's a nice like feature, basically. But it's great. For battery backups, I would get, if you're doing a PC, I don't live in a tornado zone, no. Greased up deaf guy, then 3 months. Hello. What's on Greased? Not a rerun, no. I would really recommend for battery backups. I have Cyber Power battery backups. I bought them from Costco. They were $150, and they're like 1,000-watt true sine battery backups. So for computers, for PCs, I'd recommend to get it. It's called like True Sine battery backup. SINE. APC is also good. APC is also good, but Cyber Power like is sold at Costco, and they're like really like decently priced. I do have APC as well. Foreman Gone Wild, thank the Prime sub. I actually have 3 Cyber Power ones because they were like a really good price, basically. And then I have an APC battery backup for my server rack, actually. Like a huge one. I think it's like a 5,000 watt or something. It's probably overkill, but whatever. Linus's videos on setting up his new house? No, I haven't seen him. What's on, Drill, though? I slept a little bit, Drill, though. I did a rerun while I was sleeping, but I'm live now. Fiber runs to a gaming room and his office and stuff. I wanted to do a fiber run to like my house, like a private line, but it was so expensive, and it's honestly like not that worth it in my opinion. Like if they wanted like 130K, like literally $130,000, I'd rather go out and buy a Porsche, dude. Like, I mean, honestly, I don't have any downtime or outages anyway. Like maybe if I was like constantly struggling with it, I would consider doing it, but I know, I actually reversed my sleep schedule so that when I go to the Invitational, I could be a human. He uses his pool as a radiator. What the fuck? It's one-time pay 130 grand, but then you have to pay like 500 a month as well. It's not like, you know. I mean, the way I have it set up is pretty good. Like, I mean, Linus, I'm sure, is probably gonna have a better setup. I have like a server room that's like over there with like a networking rack and a whole bunch of, it's a full rack. So I have all that shit over there, and it's that room is always really fucking cool. Like it's only, even in the summer, it's no more than like maybe 60 degrees Fahrenheit in there maximum. So it's like a storage room. And it has fans in it and stuff like that. Like the rack stays really cool. And then I have everything runs off that rack through the house. There's Cat 8 cabling that goes everywhere. I had it run all over my house. And there's hardwired wireless access points all over the place. $10 terabyte per second line. Well, I mean, AT&T was supposed to be putting fiber in my area soon as well, but like they just kind of stopped because the economy has slowed down so much, which sucks because they literally did like the neighborhood across the street from me, and they were supposed to do mine. They actually dug outside of my neighborhood, so I thought they were going to be doing it, and they just stopped. So, oh man, that was almost fucking bad. All right, try to crawl, pick you up.
Top 4 last stop standing.
Yeah, I ended up using all Ubiquity equipment. But I have a server room. I have whole home like audio running through my whole house. I've got like that. There's a bunch of shit. Networking stuff.
Friendly, last operator standing. Bomb has been located. Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
close through it. Nah, not even close. I knew we'd win. No, yeah, but I mean, I have hardwired like wireless access points through my whole house. I have whole home audio, bunch of different like networking stuff throughout the whole house. So all of that has to go back to a central point, ideally. I'll just keep taking therm, I guess. Bless Raccoon, thank you the Prime sub. Edge control everything on my phone. Yes. Yep.
We need to locate a bomb.
Exactly, yeah, for us, so. Honestly, I've remodeled everything to the point where it's not recognizable at all, but just in general. This house, before I moved into it, was, like, completely different. There's almost, like, nothing that's recognizable. So.
Your drone has found a bomb.
12 on Scout, the Prime sub.
Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to insertion.
Motorized blinds? Oh yeah, I have those in my house too. Those are fucking sweet. Those are sweet. They're definitely expensive, but if you can do them, they're fucking cool. They're one of the things where you don't really think about it that much because you're like, oh, I could just like open the blinds, but like, we have a lot of windows. So honestly, I doubt we'd ever even really open them if it wasn't for having motorized blinds. Or not open very many of them, I suppose. Seems lazy for motorized blinds. Well, I counted all the windows the other day because I thought it was like 30, but they're spread out. So we have like 10 windows in our bedroom and bathroom, and there's 20 windows downstairs. So imagine if every day, like, it's not the end of the world, bro. Like, this is like the definition of fucking first world problems. But like, you know, if every day you have to open up 20 blinds, you're not gonna do it a lot of days. Very predictable, sir. I just get straight up wall banged. That's unlucky. One's mini, one's locker.
Friendly, last operator standing. Op 4, last operator standing.
Well,
Op 4
unlucky.
eliminated all friendly.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was worth it for our house, like, but am I planning on getting smart blinds? Oh, we do. Yeah, we have them already. So they're motorized blinds, and they're like, they connect to your phone, so you could open them. You could set it up with like IFFTT or whatever it is to like have them open when you're like at a certain time of the day or when you're like, you know, whatever. I mean, you could set up like anything with them. The ones we got they work with almost anything. And they move with music. There's a lot of customization that you can like do technically with this like all this like home stuff. You can have them open with your alarm and stuff like that. Yeah, it's on radio. Like there's like if you want to, I don't do all this stuff, but if you want to, my fridge does not have an iPad on it. No, absolutely, that does not. Basically, you could do so much like crazy shit. So like, okay, I'll give you an example. So I have like whole home audio where there's like speakers all in the ceiling throughout the house. I didn't put those in, the previous owners did. I did upgrade them to like nicer, better speakers now. Not for every room, but for a lot of the rooms. And I have like motorized blinds and like the outdoor lights are all like controlled. So I could like technically like have like, let's say I was like a normal person who woke up at like fucking 8 in the morning, right? I could have it technically so that like when I wake up and my alarm on my phone goes off, all the blinds get rolled up music starts lightly playing, like all that kind of stuff, right? Like there's a whole bunch of shit you could fucking do, but right, like have your heat downstairs go start like warming up your say the heat in your bedroom is running in one zone and you want to like have it running below or whatever. There's a lot of stuff you could do in home automation stuff, and it is really cool. I don't know, I just keep it pretty simple though generally.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
I like to keep it more simple where like I do like having some of the stuff that's useful, but if it takes more time to like set it up than to like actually use most of the stuff, then I won't really bother with it. Okay, dude, I'm just gonna go. Why? Okay, I downed Malusi instead of monitor. Nice.
One friendly operator.
Workshop and dumb. There's another one in workshop too. I think it's the Cade. Nice, she downed.
4 last operator standing.
We have a cam above your like waiting area. Nice shit.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Great clutch. Arxon, thank the prime sub. Did I turn off VODs? No. It's just that I've been streaming for 37 hours, so there's just no VOD from yesterday. Because technically I haven't, like, turned off the stream yet. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff that you could do. Like, if you're into it, you could do some sick stuff with home automation. Preston actually showed me a bunch of really cool stuff that he did, and like it's fucking awesome. I don't know though.
Secure the bombs.
A lot of that stuff is like it's better if you're like on a schedule. Giants Den, thank you for the prime sub. I mean, you could set up scenes and stuff like that, but how's it running all through HomeKit? Honestly, no. It's just running through like the individual apps and stuff. I just have a folder on my phone with all the different apps. Because we don't really do like full like automation. We don't do any like actual automation really. Like we just kind of use the features as needed more or less. So that's kind of why we haven't done any of that.
Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting to defuse your bombs.
Oh yeah, I mean like I know how to do all of that stuff. Like you could either use it through HomeKit or there's like IFTT or whatever the fuck it is. There's definitely a lot of options available.
Op 4 is located the bomb. You have been spotted by hostiles.
What is that guy doing, bro? Putting it all together is where it gets fun. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just like So mostly the benefit when you set all of this stuff up together through like HomeKit or IFTT or whatever it is that you can run like scenes so that like you press a button and like music goes on, and from a playlist that you've created, like a specific Spotify playlist, and the temperature in the room goes up or down or like whatever it is. You know, like things like that kind of are like what you get.
Your location has been compromised.
Guys on the ground. Like you can do stuff like that, right? Like your blinds go up, your whatever, XYZ. Like there's a million things you could do it. Like lights go on in the room. And the stuff is cool, I will say. But like normally I don't want all of that stuff going on like at the same time personally. There's a sledge right out on like the top of the bus. He's just staring at the window. Ace is outside of there too. But I'll watch your 90 cam. So yeah, like you could, right? Like, okay, at 90, or sorry, metal door, one ping right now. Rotate in monitor now, in monitor. Behind you, Orcs. So yes, there's like, dude, even like I didn't buy this. So like the ice machine that I have, right? Like technically is Wi-Fi enabled, and you could have it turn off at night and turn on an hour before you wake up. Like there's a whole bunch of shit you could do if you want to. I don't use those features because generally, like, I don't have like a consistent schedule. Like I'm awake and sleeping at all different times of the day and night, like all the time. So like, okay, going in fountain. Nice.
One op 4
Last
remaining.
one sounds like they repelled outside breach, but I don't know. Okay, add 90. Gonna go through your fountain rotate right now.
Last operator standing. Time expires in 10 seconds. 5 seconds left.
Probably, but nice job.
Op 4 eliminated.
There's a ton of geeks on IFTTT. You can do so much in tutorials. Right. All of the stuff is cool, I will say. But it's like, I don't really see the purpose. Because, like, normally I either want the blinds open or I don't want them open, right? You know, I don't want them open all the time, personally. I guess if you want them open all the time and then close at a certain time, like, it's nice. But at that point, you could just do it based on a schedule. Blue Inferno, thank you the Prime sub. I don't want music playing randomly during the day. Like, I just want music playing, like, when I want to play it. I do have my outdoor lights. They go on at night, right? So those are on, like, a timer, basically. Or, well, technically, they're, like, dusk to dawn. So they're connected to, like, a, you know, sunset, sunrise, like, service thing, more or less. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I set that up. This way, like, based on the year, because, you know, sometimes you get the sun rising at, like, 6 in the morning, and some days it's not up till, like, 8, so... Sun setting at 4 in the fucking winter, and during the summer, it's up till 9, so... Instead of having to manually go change your timers all the time, it just changes based on, like, the National, like, Weather Service. But Cozy, they sub, like, that was, like, useful because I don't have to, like, mess with it anymore and reset timers and stuff. Right. Like, all the switches inside my house are, like, manual. I have automatic sprinklers. Probably most people that have a sprinkler system that's built in probably is on a timer. It's probably on a timer, at least. So mine I can control from my phone and stuff, and it's like a smart one where, like, if it rains, it won't water my grass and stuff like that. Things that make my life easier, I like smart home stuff. If it makes my life harder, or if it's like I'm gonna have to turn it off randomly or mess with it, I don't do it. Right? Like for my blinds, like, yes, they are motorized, but not everywhere. Only in my, like, family room and, like, kitchen and my bedroom. And my bathroom upstairs. Like, those ones, okay, like, you know, but when I want to open them, I just want to open them. That's it. I don't want to deal with, like, oh, they're opening themselves and I'm fucking, like, walking out of the shower butt-ass naked, you know? I don't want to deal with that. Wow. Are they double repelling? I gotta get out of here, dude. Fucked. Why, bro? Okay, there's an Iana baiting out front door. Osa snuck into vent. What the fuck is this Iana doing, dude? I'm on your outside workshop cam. Anyway, yeah. I like things that make my life easier. Like, if I know that, like, you know, the lights outside are turning on when the sun goes down and turning off when the sun goes up, like, that's nice. That's, like, a nice smart feature, right? Thermostats, right? Like, being able to turn your, like... Okay, customs. Shot the cam. Outside workshop. Under 90, that's up top.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Yeah.
Op 4, last stop standing.
Come on. Discretion of dropping daylight savings. I don't see the point of daylight savings. It's annoying.
failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
I have lights that turn my shower different colors. No. I don't have any smart faucets or anything like that. The only stuff I have is I have my outdoor lights are running a schedule or whatever. They run like dusk to dawn, basically. So I've got that. Smart thermostats, because those like save you money. And energy and stuff like that. I have smart carbon monoxide / smoke detectors, because the nice thing about those, I'll tell you why I did those actually. So I have like the smart carbon monoxide. You know how normally your fucking fire alarm system will start like beeping randomly? Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm never like these the Google Nest ones just last like 10 years. And then you just change them after 10 years. And new V-Dread, thank the 24-month 2 for your resub. Welcome back.
Protect the bombs.
Yep. Yeah, like no like locks, no indoor lights. All of our indoor light switches, we don't do any smart locks. They're just regular like locks. Or whatever, they're pretty good ones, but you get the idea. There's a lot of cool stuff you could do, though. I feel like, though, at a certain point, a lot of the home automation stuff, while it's really cool, it becomes more of, like, a hobby rather than, like, a practical need. Because most of the time, the setup and stuff of doing all of these things is generally more work than time that it actually saves you. Not always, but... Bernardo, Nora, thank the prime sub. But, hey, if it's, like, a hobby of yours and stuff like that, where you're, like, setting everything up super cool and whatever, then, yeah, that's great. Thought somebody with a chip in their arm to open their front door. Yeah, I don't get that shit. Keys, bro. Just a regular key.
Your location has been compromised.
What are you doing, you actual rat fuck? You're so bad! Oh my god, man. This guy's so fucking terrible. Okay, there's two upstairs. Eye on a sledge. I'm gonna lose it with this stupid fuck baiter, bro. I'm gonna actually just lose it. I should have killed that. Killed that Iana. Oh, the smart garage door opener thing? That's like pretty practical. That shit's pretty practical.
Friendly, last operator standing. Bomb diffuser in place.
Deuce is wild in the prime sub. Toasty Rider for the prime sub.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
Dude, this guy is such a rat fuck. Okay.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
You have sensors on your windows where it turns off the thermostat in that room as soon as the window's open to save energy. Savage Misfit, thank you for 4 months. Thanks for the drops. Well, thank you, Savage. If you get, like, I don't know about other systems, but if you get, like, the Google, like, Nest system, it's actually, like, annoying. I'm gonna admit, okay, here's the other problem with, like, home automation stuff. None of it works, like, perfectly, like, correctly, like, ever. I don't care what anybody tells you how like they've like super configured their system and shit. That everything has problems. Because like, okay, I have like the Google Nest thermostats. I bought like the fucking best ones. Like they make like the newest fucking shit. All the firmware's up to date. It's all set up correctly. And I still get this thing where it's supposed to detect when you like leave your house, so that it turns off the thermostat behind you in case you forget to turn off the heating and cooling or whatever to save you energy. Bro, that shit has so many fucking times, like, I'll be like streaming and I'll have turned down my fucking thermostat like 5 degrees and I'm sitting fucking 5 feet away from it. It's like, okay, asshole, like, I'm freezing my fucking dick off right now while I'm streaming. You're actually bad. Goodbye and good nights. Oh my god, I almost just fucking shot my teammate.
Hostiles in sight. Location has been compromised.
Die, bro! What? I guess I whiffed. What the fuck, dude? I guess I fucking whiffed. That was a bullet sponge motherfucker if I've ever seen it, dude.
Op 4, last stop standing.
Oh no. Nice.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
How the fuck was that lion alive, bro? Whatever. Done, napkin. Morning, bud. Yeah, I will say, like, I have noticed with the home automation stuff. Okay, I'll give you an example too. Like the motorized blinds that I bought like the fucking best shit, like motorized blinds you could buy. Like they were like very fucking expensive. Enabled to work with everything, like etc. You know, they're supposed to be like the best of the best. Essentially, they're really new. I only bought them like, you know, roughly a year ago. They still have issues sometimes where, like, they roll up too much and they start fucking eating themselves and breaking themselves. Like, that happened with one of them, right? Like, it just malfunctioned and started literally ripping the fucking blind apart, bro. Like, you know, if they get caught or something gets inside of them or whatever, like, you know. Anything that you do with home automation, just keep in mind it's not gonna work properly. Like certain stuff does, but a lot of the stuff is like pretty good, but it still has issues, trust. The only stuff that I could say is like, I think if you get like stuff that's on it's smart, but it's on a timer, right? So that you can like change the settings and it's all based on a timer. That stuff generally works pretty well for the most part. And the more hardwired stuff you can do, that stuff generally works better. But Gomez, like the prime sub. It depends, man. Like certain things work okay, but a lot of this stuff, the software is kind of buggy, you know. Even if you get like you know, best shit, stuff will malfunction. It's just like the way it works. I don't know.
You have dropped the diffuser.
Beep, 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 beep. Reloading. They cleared the blast. Speedy execution is the mother of good fortune.
Last one's by box.
All right, I got you.
Nice job.
Op
There
4
we go.
neutralized.
Little fucking brain dead knock push to close out the round. Tony is lost. Thank the prime sub. Ciara, thank the 12 month one fleet. Your Twitch army sub. You've been gone for a while, as well. Well, thank you, dude. The knock MVP, dude. Right. It doesn't matter what you get. I know somebody who bought same thing, like Bosch smart home stuff, and they bought Thermador, which is actually like Thermador is Bosch's like premium line that's like really expensive. And they did a full Thermador setup for their house, like all their appliances and stuff like that. And like they have like issues, they've been having issues galore with this shit. I feel like for certain things, bro, like I don't know, it's easier just to keep it simple for most stuff. Like I said, I do have like a good amount of smart home stuff, but most of the stuff, honestly, it's just basic. It's only stuff that the only stuff I buy for smart home stuff is that saves me like money or like, you know, time essentially. That was a good game though.
Beep, 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 beep.
Israeli Beverly, thank the prime sub. No, I don't use any voice prompt shit. I'm good on that. I am good on that. What's going on, Kane? You have one panel oven. See, I wouldn't really want an oven. Like, I get the oven stove, smart oven, smart stove thing. That one kind of makes sense to me because you could turn it off if you're not using it. Right? Like say you forget, you're like, oh fuck, did I leave the stove on? Then you don't have to think about that. You just like check your phone and you're like, oh good, the stove is off. You know, so that you don't like burn your house down, essentially, right? I get it. I get it. For that one, I kind of get it, right? It makes sense, I suppose. Smart stove, smart oven, I can see. I don't have a smart stove or a smart oven, to be clear, but I mean, I can understand it. The one that I don't get is like the smart fridge. Somebody was saying that, like, why would you have a smart fridge? Unless you get it for the same price as like a regular fridge or something, and it's just extra features, like, fuck it. But dude, they're like, I still don't understand who is buying these things. Probably some people here have them, but like, dude, smart fridges are fucking expensive. Like, a smart fridge is fucking, like, dude, those things are like $6 grand. For like literally like a little bit more, you could buy like a full fucking like Sub-Zero like set of fridge and freezer, or like a Thermador fridge and freezer. Like, what are you like? At least if you're paying for like a Thermador fridge and freezer set, like, they're fucking huge. They're those really big, like, and they're also premium. They last like 30 fucking plus years. The only reason you never get one is if you're lazy about making a shopping list. But I mean, like, it's so easy to make it. Like, if you know you're going grocery shopping, like, you're gonna make a list anyway.
Beep, beep, beep,
Jeff,
beep,
yo
beep,
boy,
beep.
they're the prime sub. Like, I don't know how much, like, those fridges are generally not that big where it's like, oh, like, do I actually have this or not? Like, you're gonna open it and kind of know, you know? You're just gonna kind of know. You don't even make a shopping list? I actually don't make a shopping list either when I go. Well, my wife generally texts me. Like, some rich people be lazy. So like, but I feel like it's actually harder